Right, what is up you guys? So yeah, I will be explaining how to do the main Easter egg as you just saw from the title. So yeah, the first step is quite simple. So this big, I normally call him the fat guy, oh shit, I know. So yeah, and that guy, just lead him up basically where this tree is. And he's going to shoot his more like fungus, and he's basically going to shoot at this tree. There you go. So that is the first step, and as you just heard, that woman was talking, so it's basically like the little radio, what you've got to look out for. So that is the first step. The next step is, well, kill this guy. So for the next step, all we have to do is simply, so when that big juggernaut guy is here, all you got to do is kill the, well, split him first, and then kill the second one. It's quite hard sometimes, the zombies following you, so just give me a sec. Alright, there you go, so kill that one. And then he should drop a keycard, so grab that keycard and go right down to the weapon lab, I think it's called. Yep, and then all you got to do is insert it, and then there we have it. And just try and group up about 20 zombies, because, well, basically you're going to have to group them up, and then you'll see what I'm doing, but there's a little, where is it? It's that thing basically. You've got to group them up. And yeah, and it basically sucks their souls in. But I think you have to have about 20 zombies, so just make sure if you are in a team doing this, make sure there's no one near you, because otherwise it could get a little bit crazy. That should be enough. So take them all in here and then turn it on. And obviously some of them don't go fully in, but as you can see, it has starting to, well, it's starting to suck them up a little bit. Shit, I'm gonna get cornered. So obviously you'll hear that little noise if you guys didn't hear that. So basically it says there's max storage in there. So then all you got to do is discharge it. And then there it is, guys. There's the wonder weapon here. So, well, the second step of this, I'm just going to do it in kind of like one little video. So shoot the box. And that will then fall down, and suck up this little vase here, because you're going to need this for later. And there you go, grab that. And there you go, guys. And then just quickly come down here, grab this, and then from what we did earlier, you're just going to place this vase underneath here. The next step, obviously this has been filled up now, so all you got to do is simply just, well, take it and head on down to the medical bay, I think it's called. I'm still trying to learn the names of this map, so apologies if I'm wrong. Yep, here it is, so just unlock this. And here it is, so all you got to do is pour the acid on it. And then press square or whatever console you want, or PC, and here we have it, guys. This is the very first, well, form of it, so for the next step, all we have to do is, well, on a dog round, just leave the dog down here, and with the vase we picked up earlier, just place it here, and then, so shoot the dog, make sure it's near the vase, and as you can see, it's basically sucking up the acid, and this is for the Nova 5. And all we do, this box over here, just simply place it in, and then shoot it, and then there you have it, guys, the Nova 5. So that is the first, well, 2 steps for the Dire Wonder Weapon. Obviously we have the Nova 5 and we have the Ice Form. So the next part is, well, basically you have to kind of do this to continue along with the Easter egg. So find one of these portals and just enter in it. So for this, you basically have to collect 3 parts, and these parts are scattered around the map here. So there's normally one over there, but it hasn't spawned in quite yet. The next one is here. If you're in a team, it probably would be better. Obviously, here's one. A lot of dogs spawn in after this, so be aware. Like, a lot. Okay, in order to get these parts, it basically creates the scope, what you have to get. And then that's when you can carry on with the Easter egg basically, and along with the die. Right, there you go, that one's spawned in now. So the next part is up here. Again, dogs will spawn in. Once you collect this part, I believe you come out of the dark ether, so... And here it is, just feel free to pick that up. Right guys, so once you've done that, obviously to make sure all the dogs are, you know, make sure you kill the dogs because they are quite annoying sometimes. And then all you gotta do is just create the scope here. And then once you create this, that man will then talk on the radio. And then this is where the other dark ether comes in. So as I said, this the dark ether. So I have got an angry zombie after me at the minute, so I will try to do my best in a hurry. So all you got to do is just enter into the dark ether, and you have to pick up a diary, and this diary you have to give to 3 ghosts, which I will now show you. Right, so it is, as soon as you get it, there's going to be a big guy who's going to spawn in, and just underneath it, it's going to be an anomaly, whatever it's called. So give him the diary. He'll then say a speech and all that. The next one is not here. I don't actually know what that anomaly is for, but that just appears. I think it's just to, I don't know, get the person playing confused. But so the first one is up there where I just went. The second one is over here in the diary as well. He'll then do his speech, and then the very last one is basically where we got the scope a couple of clips ago, so go down here. So there it is. And then give him the diary. And he'll say his little speech. With the big guy, wherever he is, my advice, I'd just say ignore him, because I don't really see the point in killing him. I don't really see the point. So I actually did try it once, you don't actually get anything back. Like no rewards or anything, so I'd just say just try your best to ignore him, and then yeah. So once they've done their speech, you will then get back out of the dark ether, and then you have to go to the computer again. And basically the computer turns on this thing, and that's what you need for the main Easter egg basically. Right, and all you got to do is just simply enter the password, and you will see this thing turn on. There it is, that's turned on. So if you want, go ahead and shoot the first star, which is up here. This is going to be, obviously, like I said, part of the Easter egg, so you might as well do it now. And as you can see, that goes up, and you're going to need to do that for all 4 of these ones. Next part of this is, as soon as you finish the one we just did, this dark ether is going to spawn in, and you have 2, but the one you have to go through is this one, or it's not going to appear. So enter into it. And for this you have to get 3 crystals, which are darted around the map. Sometimes it doesn't always work, so I might just have to do a little clip and then put it all in one for you guys. So you'll see what I mean. Yeah, you're not going to be able to find these crystals unless you go through that dark ether right at the bottom. And obviously again you will have that big guy spawning in, just ignore him. So the first one, it looks like this. These are what they look like. Make sure all you got to do is just suck it up, and then go right down to the bottom. Obviously there's, oh my goodness me, that scared me. So obviously there is 3 of these what you've got to collect. So this is the first one. And you have to shoot this little box here. It's this one shoot, and you should see it lights up here, and that's what you want. So you want another 2 of these. So the second one, if I have enough time, is literally just right here. So obviously, as again, we're just going to suck it up with the wonder weapon and just shoot it. There you go, so you have the second one down, just need that third one. Once again, it is quite simple, you just got, you've got to make sure you're quite fast doing it. Obviously I did run out of time, so I've actually had to put myself back into the dark ether, but it does take a couple of rounds if you do lose time. Here we are guys, the last one, and yet again just go right down to that box. You don't have to keep running with the die, you know, it won't disappear, the crystal will still be on there. So this is for the electric bolt version, which is one of my favourites actually. Obviously the ray gun, but electric bolt I feel it's the best one. Right, so you go guys, just shoot that, and then here we have it, the electric bolt, and I'll show you on this big guy what damage it can do. Kill that zombie. Look at that guys, he took out immediately like that, so I quite like this version. So finally, for the firebolt one, all you need to do is put yourself into the dark ether. This doesn't have to be the ether at the bottom, it can just generally be any sort of dark ether. Obviously I went for the pond one. And then all you got to do is find a fuse, and this fuse is normally down here, and there it is. Sometimes it doesn't work. For me, it actually glitched on me once, but if it doesn't actually come open, just shoot it and then it should come open. So that fuse is there. Once you have the fuse, go right down to the weapons lab. So obviously come all the way down here, and what you've got to find is this part. So you've got to place the fuse, and then this will immediately take you out of the dark ether as soon as you've done it correctly. So obviously that's all it is. So to get the firebolt version, this is the last one, the maxed out one. There it is. And this is what I can do. So obviously for this step you just got to now shoot the dials. So I've got the firebolt one at the minute, and it's this one. So there you go, that one goes up. We now need to do 2 more. So for the next step you have just got to shoot the other cylinder. So obviously it's this one here, that's through the electric bolt. And the very last step, so this is Nova 5, you're just going to shoot this. And obviously all 4 of them then go up. And this is the next step, so you're going to put yourself into the dark ether. Then you have to go right at the top again, and here there should be a anomaly, what pops up, so just click on that. And this is obviously the next part to the Easter egg. What happens, once they've done the little dialogue, a wretch is basically going to drop here. You're going to have to grab it and then run to the tank in spawn. Alright then, here it is, so grab that. Now we are at spawn near the tank, just like I said a minute ago. So all you have to do, I would do it the other side, because the other side is where you kind of need to be. So tap on the tank, which should pop up. You can hear like a little bang. Do this 3 times and then a zombie will pop out. And then with any gun, just kill that. And then what you need is a Semtex. I don't know if you can still do this with a frag grenade or like any other tactical or lethal, but what I learned is a Semtex. So you're just going to chuck it on this little top part, make sure the aim's correct. And it's basically going to shoot that little ball what those ghosts were holding a minute ago. And this is when it gets crazy. So when you pick up this ball, you can't defend yourself, like you're unarmed basically. So it should spawn in a minute. Yep. So see, this is the way I've learned to do it. So before you grab it, the dogs should spawn in. There's not a lot, but obviously if you're in a team then there's quite a lot. So all you got to do is then just simply pick this up. And obviously, like I said, you are unarmed at this point. So if you are in a team, your teammate can try to defend you. And there's an angry zombie behind me, so I'm just going to keep walking. So all you got to do is just simply bring this down. Obviously, like I said, make sure you have 1 zombie left or something, otherwise it probably won't work out that well. So where these ghosts were, just simply place it here. The juggernaut guy, the big guy, when they split, you basically have to get them underneath the cylinder, which we shot with the wonder weapons. I will show you guys, but it might take a few attempts. Oh, hang on, look, one's gone in already. I have been trying to do this before starting this clip, and that's one of them. So you basically just need the other one to get in. And I've got an angry zombie after me, so it should work. It is normally quite, if you have to kind of get him directly under, so It's kind of hard in this sort of area. There you go, that one's in. Okay, so the next step is you have to go here, and all you got to do is simply, and this is basically near the ending of the Easter egg. As soon as this guy gets down and he runs, you have to run, because there is a lot of things that spawn in at this point. I'd say this is probably the hardest heading up to the boss Easter egg, so. As you can tell, he's not very happy. Okay, shit. So as soon as this guy runs, there he is. You run. As you can tell, there's a lot of things gonna spawn behind me, so at this point just keep running, wait for it. Yeah, they're all coming, so I've got to run. But yeah, it might seem hard for beginners. I'm kind of used to it now, but there's even, I mean, there's a lot. Look, there's one of those, so you just got to kind of focus. I'd use the wonder weapon to obviously take all this lot out, take the big guy out. So this is this step, guys. Just make sure you kill all the zombies now. Final step, guys. All you got to do is go back into the dark ether. This time it is marked on the map, so you will see it. It's literally just near the spawn area. And this is the very last step before the main boss fight. So there's the anomaly here, literally just from where I came from, basically at spawn. So this guy, once he's finished talking, he's going to drop this family photo which he's holding. Once you pick this photo up, you're basically screwed. Like that, you are going to the main fight. Like no matter if you like it or not, you are going to the boss fight. And it is dark in the power room. It obviously the power's turned off and everything because the guy ran in there. Everything's dark, so be aware of that. Make sure you've got armour, make sure if you're in a team, make sure they're okay, make sure you've got the correct guns. Obviously I've got the die here. Right, so here it is. So this guy is the photo's gonna drop down and we're going to the boss fight, guys. Wish me luck. Here it is, pick this up, boss fight. So here it is, folks. This is the boss fight now. Obviously this is just a little cutscene. So obviously he's basically a friendly now. He's on your side. He's not going to kill you or anything. So when this starts, this guy is going to run over here and get this. He goes to 3 areas. The first one's over here. The second one is literally there. He stands right there. And the last one is the hardest. The last one is basically behind there. So they are the 3 destinations. With ammo, you do get ammo for killing the juggernaut guys. Oh god, I'm sorry, shit. You can't go out. This is the boss fight now, like you can't go out of there. Right, how's the big guy doing? Where is he? He's probably got a lot of zombies on him now. Oh god, not too many. Obviously you do have the heavy zombies now as well. They spawn in about round 20ish. But yeah, sometimes they do spawn in if you're doing the Easter egg early. So as you can see, he's now just done the first one, so he's now going to run over there. Oh shit. Oh, monkey bomb. That's luck. Oh my god, there's a lot. Obviously I don't do too well on solos. My highest level is 53. All you gotta do is just make sure that guy is protected. And with these guys, just make sure you get him with the wonder weapon. There you go. Right, he's now on his very final one. The thing with them big guys is they do throw quite far. The thing what's worse after this guys is the orbs. There's blue orbs which are literally surrounding the map after this, and that's the part which I mostly die on. What's he doing? Right, he's still doing alright. Right, now we have it. This is now the exfil one. As I remember, it's through here, but there's a lot of zombies what spawn in literally right in front of you. As soon as this opens, run. And there's going to be orbs, which if you go in then you're dead. Wait for it. Go. Right, so you have to jump. Right, so exfil now guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a monkey bomb. I'm going to throw another one. There we have it guys, we've done it, and that my friends is the full Easter egg. I hope you guys like understood it. I'm not that good at explaining, but I hope all the clips worked out, and yeah, there it is guys. Please smash that like button. It did take me quite a while to get all these videos sorted for you all, so yeah, thank you for watching.